Michael B. Jordan, the acclaimed actor known for his roles in Black Panther and Creed, has recently been in the spotlight for reasons beyond his cinematic achievements. Reports suggest that Jordan had expressed suspicions regarding the relationship dynamics between Steve Harvey and his wife Marjorie. Michael B. Jordan's relationship with the Harvey family has been well documented, especially given his romantic involvement with Lori Harvey, Steve and Marjorie's daughter. This close bond has given Jordan a unique perspective on the family's internal dynamics, leading to his alleged observations. Recent social media posts have made shocking claims about Marjorie engaging in infidelity with two members of their household staff. Furthermore, there are numerous reports suggesting that Marjorie is contemplating an equal division of Steve's assets. Twitter is buzzing with rumors alleging that Marjorie betrayed Steve with his bodyguard. On top of seeking a divorce, she reportedly seeks a staggering $200 million settlement. As a relationship and marriage advice guru, Steve Harvey's fans naturally have strong reactions to these alleged cheating accusations within the Harvey household. While some fans are surprised by the news of a potential costly divorce between Steve and Marjorie, insights from sources close to Michael B. Jordan hint that he might have foresaw this situation all along. The extent of Marjorie Harvey's alleged involvement with Steve's employees remains unclear, leaving uncertainty as to whether Michael Jordan truly foresaw Marjorie assuming Steve's role in their relationship. Numerous media outlets suggest that Marjorie engaged in an extramarital affair with Steve's bodyguard, known as Big Boom. Furthermore, there are allegations of her connection with Steve's personal chef. Meanwhile, emerging reports indicate that Lori Harvey's former partner, Michael Jordan, always harbored doubts about the seemingly flawless facade of Steve and Marjorie's marriage, which was presented to the public. Michael allegedly questioned the authenticity of the dating advice imparted by Steve and Marjorie to Lori, perceiving it as insincere. Insider sources with knowledge of the Harvey family are behind these claims. It is suggested that Marjorie may have influenced Lori to adopt an air of detachment and strategic thinking when it comes to dating, drawing from Marjorie's own experiences. It comes as no surprise that the latest revelation is anything but ordinary. Marjorie Harvey has become widely recognized for flaunting her lavish lifestyle on social media and rubbing shoulders with prominent figures. However, Marjorie's life before crossing paths with Steve Harvey painted a stark contrast to the opulent existence she relishes today. In the bustling city of Memphis in the year 1990, fate brought Steve and Marjorie together at a comedy club. And as the story goes, Steve found himself smitten at first glance, unable to divert his gaze from her enchanting presence. The entire club became privy to this unwavering attention until Steve mustered the courage to break the silence and speak up, forever altering the course of their lives. He said, "I don't know who this is, but I'm going to marry her." Steve Marjorie's initial connection was instantaneous, leading them to start dating soon after their first meeting. However, their romance was fleeting, and they eventually went their separate paths. Later, Steve alluded to the possibility that Marjorie left him due to his less than stellar financial situation at that time. Their paths converged once again in 2005, this time with Steve basking in the triumph of The Steve Harvey Show. Marjorie, contemplating their relationship afresh, decided to grant it another shot. However, a significant complication arose. Steve had previously been married to Mary Lee, who later claimed that he had been unfaithful to her with Marjorie while they were still wedded. Mary expressed her anguish over how swiftly Steve transitioned from their marriage to his involvement with Marjorie. Adding to the distress, Mary revealed that Steve cunningly manipulated the legal proceedings, depriving her of everything, including custody of their son, Winton. The heart-wrenching reality was that she felt completely stripped of her motherhood as Winton was taken away from her. Mary said, "He turned my son against me, had me forcibly removed from our home, and divested me of all our businesses, finances, and possessions when I was already in a vulnerable and devastated state. It felt like he used the legal system against me." However, there has been much speculation among fans that Marjorie, rather than Steve, was the mastermind behind this manipulation. It is believed that Marjorie influenced Steve to sever all connections with his ex-wife. Allegedly, Marjorie also advised Steve to portray Mary as mentally unstable in the media. As a result, Steve engaged in gaslighting, falsely accusing Mary of being vengeful and harmful to their son. Despite Steve and Marjorie's concerted efforts to shape the narrative, public opinion largely sided with Mary. Mary recently criticized Marjorie once again, accusing her of actively damaging her relationship with Winton. As a mother, Mary emphasized the utmost importance of fostering a positive bond with a child. She expressed her disbelief that Marjorie, who claimed to be a mother herself, would intentionally attempt to sabotage her son's relationship with her. Mary recounted the distressing experience of feeling that her son was turned against her, resulting in eviction, loss of assets, and broken trust. The gravity of the situation left her unable to comprehend Marjorie's actions and their consequences on their respective children. Marjorie's actions prior to becoming Mrs. Harvey cast her in a negative light in this situation. Before meeting Steve, she had been married twice. Her first husband, Jim Townsend, was involved in the drug trade. Together, they caught the attention of the FBI and DEA, with Marjorie earning the infamous nickname Lady Heroin. While Jim cooperated with authorities and received a life sentence, Marjorie managed to avoid legal charges. Remarkably, she initiated a divorce from Jim during his incarceration, while he served 26 years before receiving a pardon from President Obama in 2017. Without wasting any time, Marjorie swiftly moved on from her marriage to Jim and married Darnell Woods, coincidentally Jim's cousin and someone involved in the drug trade. Their union took place in the early 2000s, and they were blessed with one child, Lori, who was eventually adopted by Steve. Marjorie's relationship timeline seems intricate, as she and Steve purported to have first met in the late 90s, had a brief fling, and then reunited in 2005. This implies that both of them might have had other romantic involvements while being in a relationship with each other. Nevertheless, once Marjorie recognized Steve's potential in Hollywood, she promptly terminated her marriage with Darnell. During this time, Steve embarked on a remarkable journey of sharing relationship advice, reaching its pinnacle in 2009 with the release of his widely acclaimed book, Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man. This New York Times bestseller predominantly caters to single women and is anchored on Steve's conviction that men are essentially uncomplicated individuals, predominantly motivated by their financial standing. The book revolves around the timeless notion of men as protectors and providers, offering guidance to women on how to subtly enhance the male ego while preserving their own authenticity. Emphasizing word choice, structure, and elegance, this heartfelt masterpiece urges readers to navigate relationships with grace and wisdom while remaining true to themselves. However, recent reports indicate a possible oversight in his book, as it seems he omitted a chapter on nurturing romantic partnerships. It has come to light that his own wife was involved with the staff, raising questions about relationship maintenance. Additionally, there are claims that Steve made derogatory remarks about Michael B. Jordan following the end of his relationship with Lori. Fans are eagerly following these developments, some even speculating that Michael B. Jordan may be privately amused by the situation. Close sources reveal that Michael harbored concerns about Marjorie and suspected her eventual influence on Steve's life. Furthermore, allegations suggest that Marjorie interfered in Michael and Lori's relationship. Persistent rumors suggest that Steve and Marjorie hesitated to fully accept Michael as Lori's partner, despite their public claims, due to the inclusion of a prenuptial agreement for Lori. It is said that Marjorie strongly opposed this idea. Some fans believe that Michael B. Jordan may have avoided a challenging situation by not joining the Harvey family. They now jest at Steve, who has built his career on relationship advice, only to encounter his partner's infidelity, someone he had publicly admired and held in high regard. But what are your thoughts on this? Do you think Marjorie had a negative impact on Steve's life? Is it fair to say that Michael B. Jordan might have been wise in avoiding the situation? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you ever need to satisfy your gossip cravings or simply want to know what to anticipate from your favorite stars and movie series, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And remember, I love you guys so much, and as always, I'll see you all in the next video.